Hey YouTube, this is Prometheus, the only YouTuber that shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So guys, you know my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, also that notification icon so you can never miss an upload. So guys, I want to talk about basically a play that you can use down in the red zone on 2-point conversions just to catch your opponent off guard, or down in the red zone in general. You know, a lot of people like to stack up with, heavy formations, fullbacks, tight ends, and stuff like that, and just pound the ball in. And I actually discovered a play in the lab that gets very glitchy releasing and is very effective against your opponent down in the red zone. Now, the play in particular is out of the I-form tight, and the play is the play action sprint halfback flat. The play action sprint halfback flat. This particular play has got a route, that yellow route that goes across the offensive line and goes into the back of the end zone. It generally doesn't cover it a lot, and you can actually go and get an easy touchdown with that. In conjunction, you got all these great running plays that you can throw against your opponent. So he knows he's got to defend against the run, whether it's going to be basically a stretch play, an ISO play, or a halfback dive and stuff like that. So, or a fullback dive. So that's what's great about this particular play, and it's good to have this in your scheme. And it's a quick snap play. You're just going to quick snap and just get rid of the ball as quickly as possible. Now, I did some research. You can find this in the following playbooks. You can find it in the 49ers, Broncos, Browns, Panthers, Saints, Steelers, Titans, and Vikings, and the Bills, and a couple other formations, a couple other playbooks too. I'm not too sure. This is what I can find initially, but if you like to run I-form tight, this is definitely a play that you need to throw into your scheme down on the 2-yard line. Now, I'm just going to run this against goal line defenses. You might see a lot of people are going to try to protect against the run with a goal line defense. And here's how we set this thing up. Most goal line defenses are going to be man coverage, so we're going to take the tight end, which is Knox. We're going to put him in a drag route, and essentially what we're going to do is we're going to basically look to this simple mesh concept. If it's man coverage, a lot of times what's going to happen is that route right there by this tight end is going to be available for you to hit. So we're going to do that again. But what makes this play tick is this route right here by this tight end number 2. He comes across a formation, and if it's zone coverages, a lot of times he just doesn't get covered. So if you're in a goal line type of situation, there's no zones, you're going to drag up your Knox. He's going to be that fast, hot read that you want to hit right away. And you might want to go ahead and cancel the play action so you don't get tied into that. But this route is going to be the money route on the backside. So you want to go ahead and cancel out the play action by holding the right trigger, and then just look for the mesh concept in the back of the end zone. He's not going to be able to use her both sides. Now, a lot of people don't like to run basically goal line down in the goal line because they want to have more flexibility with different types of coverages. So you might run into someone who runs like a 4-4 split. And if that's a scenario where he's running 4-4 split, you're going to still have that high-low, but this back of this end zone is going to be wide open. I don't know why Croft doesn't get covered with this particular play, but he just doesn't. So this is going to basically give you just a nice area in the back of the end zone where the defenders just don't play it. So if you throw this in conjunction with a stretch play, with a power O, it's a nice little scheme to have down in the red zone. And this play, just practice a little bit, you just see that tight end route is just going to be wide open and naked on the backside, especially against zone coverages. That's something you want to use on those, the 2-point conversion type situations where you're like going to try to win the game on the 2-point conversion. You can throw this into your scheme. So guys, this is a little play that I discovered in the lab, just looking for some red zone plays. I figured I'd show it to you, and go ahead and take a look at it. So if you do like these type of tips, make sure you smash that like button, and I'll be rolling out more offensive defensive tips to take your game to the next level. Until next time.